I'm Abby Wright and I'm an illustrator. I'm in my third year of an illustration degree and I really love fashion illustration. When I was in my first year, I started looking into a lot of fashion illustrators. I love fashion basically, and I love the clothing and the colour and texture and everything about it, so I thought it might be an area that I'd be interested in.
More recently, you've sort of got really involved with doing stuff for Amelia's magazine, and how has that sort of helped you develop your style and stuff?
I really love working for Amelia's magazine. It's helped me a lot with kind of organising myself and just going with it, and I think I've learned about a lot of new designers, so it's really helped me.
Do you think, as someone who's at college, that it's good to be motivated by things like
I
briefs?
guess especially over the summer, I've done so much work, so it's been really good to help me in my third year.
And has that been reflected, like, you know, with your tutors and stuff? Have they seen what you've done, and are they happy about that? And
yeah, they've been really impressed with how much I've done over the summer. And they're really happy with what I'm doing.
You have Yorkshire all around you, and you know, I think obviously Yorkshire's a very beautiful place, and you say on your website that you like cats and birds, and do you think a love of nature is something that's bred into you if you live somewhere as gorgeous as Yorkshire?
Yeah, definitely. We always went on holidays to the North Yorkshire Moors.
You've also spoken about the fact that you sort of, you know, you think that ethical design is really important and that you want to concentrate on it for some parts of your final degree, and that might have something to do with the fact that you've done a lot of sort of craft type stuff with your mum.
Besides collecting like scrap pieces of material, going to treasure shops and collecting clothes and using that to create our own little piece of jewellery and things, and we're hoping to set up our own business one day, so that would be really nice. And I just love the idea of reusing things. There's one, Tara Scarlett, the mother and daughter team. I really like that idea because it's something that I've been doing, obviously. And
you have illustrated Ada Zanderton and got talking with her online. How's that been, that process?
That's been great. I've really enjoyed talking to her. Her work's gorgeous, so I've really loved illustrating her work as well. It's been really good.
And obviously you sort of have been using Twitter, and you use social networks quite a lot. Is this something that's common amongst people in your college, or is it?
I don't think many of them have really started with it yet. I've tried encouraging them because it helped me so much over the summer, and I'm really glad I've done it. So I've told them it's something you should do because a lot of them don't understand, I don't think, how important it is.
Is it something that you're taught about? And if not, do you think it is something you should be?
In third year, we've been told to get a blog and things like that, but no one's really talked about Twitter or the importance of that. So I think they should maybe do that more.
Yeah, that's kind of my bugbear, that colleges don't really teach these things, and they need to, I think, as part of, you know, being an illustrator and being an artist and getting your work out there. I think it's really important. Can you tell me a bit more about what influences your illustrations and how you put them together, please? I'd
say I'm influenced a lot by like 1920s fashion illustration. I've started doing that for my dissertation. I really love the clothing and just the style and the way they work and things like that. I'm also influenced a lot by David Downton, an illustrator I discovered a couple of years ago. I love his work. I use a Wacom tablet and do my drawing straight onto that, so it comes up on the Mac, and then from there I bring in textures and colour and just mess around with it. So
how do you like your workspace to look, and sort of, is there any key things you need before you start creating your artwork?
I like to be surrounded by my books that influence me, and I have my printer and my scanner and my computer around me, obviously, and lots of texture paper and things that scan in and make the piece come alive.
Is that all your books behind you?
Yeah.
Looks like you have good bookshelves.